as the anal bleaching capital of the world.
Okay. Are we moving?
On your right, you'll see the world-famous Gentry Manor Hotel, a legendary party hangout for actors and rock stars and people trying to have sex with actors and rock stars. Built in 1921, it's been the scene of some classic Vinewood scandals over the years. One of my personal favorites was Al DiNapoli's overdose in 2002 after a chimpanzee blasted an 8-ball up his rear door with a water pistol. Fantastic! They say that on any given day there are at least 2 dead party girls in the trash cans round back. Isn't that great? Okay, smartphones at the ready, celeb spotters. We are now approaching the legendary nightclub, The Dungeon Crawler. Opened in 1996, the club is famously owned by actor Bruce Spade, who has a custom-built elevated VIP table so that he looks the same height as everyone else. It remains one of Vinewood's hottest night spots for the rich and famous to do drugs and date rape impressionable fans. Play your cards right, and that could be you! The Dungeon Crawler was in the news again recently when comedian Morgan Chester allegedly ran over a doorman in his SUV for not laughing at one of his jokes. Oh, and now a treat for you closet glam rockers on board. We're coming up to the infamous Tequila La Rock Bar. Back in the day, this was a restaurant run by the mob until it got shut down over the Adam's apple in the soup controversy of 1982. It reopened as the Tequila La Bar in 1983 and soon became a mecca for hair metal bands and fans from across the country. It's rumored that the Love Fist song Dangerous Bastards was written about a night they partied here on Mescaline with some transgender twins. Now, this house up ahead is one of the many private residence of action movie director Mark Fostenberg. Fostenberg still maintains he was out of town when a 15-year-old Mexican girl was found dead in his pizza oven in 2007. The case was settled out of court and all charges were dropped. The girl's family now live on the next street. So this is the house of television exercise guru The Craze. You might have seen him degrading himself recently on Rehab Island. Do any of you remember the 80s? Strange times. People didn't go to the gym back then. They did jumping jacks in front of the TV and leg warmers and headbands. The Craze swapped his gold lame leotard for a crack pipe in the 90s, but is reportedly now clean and in the best shape of his life. That's Vinewood's code for he's trying to make a comeback. This is the home of celebrity wild child Martha Term. Daughter of 70s comedy star Joni Term, Martha spent her teens partying on booze, her early 20s partying on coke, and her mid-20s staring at her shoes on heroin. Her tell-all autobiography about the difficulties of growing up really rich in Vinewood only sold 30 copies last year.
Think of all the history that happened here. It's not that impressive, is it?
Uh-huh. Babes. Watch out.
Just up ahead is another place to see and be seen in Rockford Hills, the Richmond Hotel. An iconic entertainment industry hangout, sleazy producer types have been promising to make young girl stars here for over 100 years now. Not gonna lie, I did some shameful things in that lobby bar in my youth, but I've put that period of my life behind me now. I should remind you this is a no-smoking bus. Unless, of course, it's medical marijuana, then you're all right.
Wonder how many people would
This city's had quite a history.
You learn something every day.
I was a member of the jury in the 1991 movie Last Will and Testament. They cut my line. Here you can see the landmark Weasel Theater, which was opened here in Morningwood in 1930. Some of the biggest movies in history have premiered at this theater, including Blue Blood, Shoulder of Orion, and The Many Wives of Alfredo Smith. You might remember the controversial premiere of the gladiator comedy Lions and Donkeys in 1984, when star Chip Hampton walked up the red carpet with two slaves in chains.
You sold me a gay dog.
This is cool, but it's no Statue of Happiness.
Oh, this move will save you from hours in the back of the table. Okay, don't take too long.
Great. Another landmark to gawp at.
And did I mention I also teach jiu-jitsu? Oh, I did. Keep it in mind.
That's nice.
Is everyone having fun?
You gotta start giving me some gigs.
If anything, that's underrated.
Hello!
Hi! How you doing? Oh, wow! Hey, man!
Whoa, so much bigger in person.
Ooh, wait! That's a ride! Hey, buddy.
Count yourselves lucky, my prescription just got renewed this morning. And now to our left, ladies and gentlemen, is the famous Richards Majestic Studios. The product placement for classics like Nelson and Naples and Rum Runner, and the not-so-classics like Vinewood Zombie and Shoulder of Orion 2 was shoehorned into the final edits right behind those very gates. Everyone has a favorite Solomon Richards movie. An American Divorce really helped me through a difficult time when I was bankrupting my first husband. Oh, come on, don't people in the Midwest watch movies? You must have seen Defender of the Faith. No? Wow, tough crowd.
I love seeing more of the city.
This city's had quite a history.
Just up ahead on the right is where Delancey Medua's septum fell out after a ketamine party.
I can't believe I lived here so long without seeing half this stuff.
I never knew architecture was so interesting.
Dude, you didn't answer my plea.
Hey there, man! ¿Cómo estás?
I've seen this all before.
Remember, these people are rich and beautiful. That makes them better than us.
We had to shut down 5 blocks of Ultra Drive all day for a commercial on
Okay, people, get those cameras out. This is Portola Drive. You won't get a better chance to spot a celebrity in its natural habitat. As you can see, The recession hasn't hit this part of town very hard. These are some of the most offensively high-end designer stores in the country. And now, some fun trivia for you. There have been a number of movies shot on Portola Drive, mostly awful ones about rich idiots, including the blockbuster 2005 romantic comedy Shoe Whore, that's credited with sending women's rights back 50 years. The store we're passing now is where British star Charlotte Crown was caught on film in the changing room, eating and purging the same burrito over and over again, just like a dog.
Oh my god, traffic by Galileo Park was awful. There was some big ass. Oh dear.
No, your books are expensive.
It brings me to tears, man.
If anything, that's underrated.
That's awesome!
I hate it here. I wish I was back in Charlotte. No.
Keep those cameras out and fingers on the trigger. Celebs are skinny and fast. This is the Epsilon Center. Anyone with red hair, please cover it for your own safety. If you really want to meet a famous celebrity, this place is packed full of them. Take an introductory course. It changed my life. Kiflam!
This is paradise.
I was hoping for something a bit more interesting. I love seeing all the celebrities.
To the left, you'll see a spot where a pizza boy claims that Play PG Jackson asked him to remove his shorts.
I'm so glad there are researchers who keep tabs on this stuff.
Learn something every day.
Much more of a gem in a shaft than a sheep shaft.
Hey, Jackie.
Feels like anybody can be famous here.
Hello, Brian.
No way!
You'll recognize this stretch of road from those videos of Jill von Krastenberg with the Romanian shot put team.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
I wonder how many people live here.
Listen, I just bought a hilarity report.
We'll start working on it.
This city's had quite a history.
Don't you just love people you've never met and would have you arrested if you came within 10 feet of them? And here is City Hall. This is where the mayor's office is, if any of you care. You might recognize this building from the 20-minute final dogfight to save Earth in the movie Invasion Los Santos.
Hey! Just think of all the history that happened here.
It's not that impressive, is it?
What the hell was that?
Refrain from taking photos of ethnic minorities. They could be gang members.
So much history here.
This city gets a really bad rap. It's not shallow at all.
Greetings. Oh, shit.
Get a foot on that.
Hey.
The next corner is where actor Scott Stevens famously prolapsed after a failed party trick.
Oh my god. I have had the
This
worst
is cool,
day.
but it's no statue of happiness.
Where do I begin? I mean, traffic on the way to work is enough to make me just whatever. Light myself on fire.
How much longer does this go on?
Right?
It brings me to tears, man.
Hey, nice car.
Remember when Laszlo was arrested for masturbating with an eggplant and shouting at women? That happened right here.
Wow, beautiful butchie. How come that's not even more famous?
You should have handled this level a while ago. Now I have to step this? Oh, wow. Hey, I gotta go. I'll call you now. Was that for real?
And here we have the beautiful Oriental Theater. Riots broke out on the theater's opening night in 1928 as desperate fans tried to get upskirt shots of the legendary silent movie star Miriam Turner, much like you're doing today, except with really heavy cameras. My daughter tells me it isn't politically correct to say Oriental anymore, but considering some of the other common terms for Asians in the 1920s, the name could have been a lot worse. There's a saying that to go to Los Santos and not see the Oriental Theater is like going to China and not visiting a burger shop. You know, I've never really understood what that means, but
How you doing? What's happening?
and here we are, back on the strip. As they say in Vinewood, that's a wrap, folks. I hope I managed to take your minds off the economic downturn for just a little while. I'd like to remind any Europeans that 1% is an insult.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello!
Hard to believe this flying from these lines. It was quite as smart as Sylvie Woodward. I ain't letting you in until I get my solution. absent-minded wretch. I just want to be proud of you one time before I die. One time. I prayed for a daughter, and you didn't disappoint.
Just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse.
What kind of welcome is that, Melvin? You really are a pitiful example of a man.
I've just had a bad day. I don't need to be bullied by you right now.
Why are you so miserable? I mean, it doesn't make for a dynamic store experience.
Well, I live alone. I don't have any real friends to speak of.
I don't actually want to know.
Okay. I've seen you in worse moods, so I'm hopeful that this won't end too nasty. Bye!
This is Cletus. I got both hands on a gun right now, so leave a message.
You looking for anything special?
Yeah, just have a look around. Okay. All yours. Asta.
Oh, give me a break. Flat cat.
numbers, eh? It took the fucking money down the hill,
Should've known that was too good to be true.
Mr. Zula!
Would you send out a cab post haste?
No problem. I'll have one there in a couple of minutes.
Much obliged.
Where can I take you?
Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness.
All right, brother, here we are.
Here you are. Why, hello. Hey, you. Down you go. Hey, kitty cat.
Oh, yeah. You look fucked up.
Come on!
Hey! There they are!
Drop it!
Slit the hook! Too bad.
Refill!
You can. No way! There's that asshole!
Turn